Lads, a little bit of bad news on the podcast. No Betway charity bet wins for us against Crystal Palace. We both went we all went a little bit bolder tonight. Jonesy, you went West Ham to win 3-0, Bowen anytime, and Antonio anytime. So you got that West Ham scored 3 goals, and that was. What do you mean? No.
That was
that's
the
not
West
what you
Brom
went
game.
for?
That was the West Brom game.
Oh, that's what. I do apologise, mate. I've obviously mixed up my notes there. What did you go for tonight, then, if you wouldn't mind?
Yeah, so I had Bowen to score, West Ham to win, and both teams to score. So Bowen let me down. In the end, he was a little bit quiet, wasn't he? But he did have a couple of chances, but yeah, I got 2 out of 3.
Tom, what did you have for tonight?
I had West Ham to win, Antonio to score anytime. So correct score, West Ham to win 2-1, Antonio anytime, and over 7.5 corners, 8.5 corners. Sorry. And I was trying that. I think Antonio had enough chances for a month. It didn't quite go in, but I'd love to make that money, and I'm certain one will drop soon because Isla, like you said, desperately needs it, and fingers crossed we get that over to her.
Yeah, we're edging closer at the moment. Well, just to let everyone know, Isla has she's found a couple of she obviously got neuroblastoma. She's found a couple of new spots, a couple behind her knee and one in her groin, soft tissue cancerous spots that they've found, and she started chemotherapy this week on Monday. I spoke to her mum, Nikki, which the interview you'll be able to hear at the end of this show. Just a real plea from Nikki for all of us to dig into our pockets if we can and put money towards what is obviously a really good cause. Isla only 6 years of age. I managed to get a couple of words out of her from the hospital bed just as she was ready to go through chemotherapy. I'm sure lots of you listening have seen it close hand, what that does to people. I've seen it, and what it does to full grown adults, let alone what that stuff is like going through a little girl. They're looking at treatment options. Everything's being made a bit more difficult at the moment because of coronavirus, but it looks like they could need to go to either New York or Spain for treatment again. And the numbers that Nikki let me know about, that you'll be able to hear about at the end of the show, really make your mind boggle. You're talking into the hundreds of thousands of pounds they need to give Isla a fighting chance. So if you are able to listen to that interview with Nikki at the end, it all becomes a little bit clearer. I'm delighted to say that Chad from Betway has forwarded over just over £1,200 that Tom has obviously been playing for Isla's fight this season. So that is the money that Tom has won, and the Ribman, obviously, he chipped into that fund as well. Betway have matched our contribution. So 1,200 quid has gone from the We Are West Ham podcast to Isla's fight. But as Nikki explains to me, that is just a drop in the ocean. That money will get eaten up voraciously. So if you can, do head over to Isla's fight on Twitter to see all the different fundraising things they're doing. There's raffles over there. There's competitions, there's loads of stuff, and you can find all the details for her Just Giving page there. Isla's, she's down to, or her family are down to £160,000, which sounds like a lot of money, but the cost of these treatments and getting private healthcare for the little girl is through the roof. So Nikki's sort of aiming for another 4 times that, just to give Isla a shot over the next 6 months or so. So if you can do anything at all, then me or us here at the podcast and the family would really appreciate it. So lads, another chance for us to win money for not just Isla's fight, but the Bobby Moore Fund and DT38 Foundation as well, who we're playing for. The Liverpool bets, I've gone for both teams to score more than 5.5 corners and a goal in each half. I just feel a bit nervous about the game, boys. I don't think West Ham are going to win. I can't call the score at all, and I do want to win some money. I do think both teams will score. I know Liverpool have been a bit dry recently, but I do fancy us to concede one, and we look like scoring as well. So I've hedged my bets a little bit. But Jonesy, what have you gone for?
I've gone for a draw. As much as I'm relatively confident given the form that we're in and the form that Liverpool are in, I think a draw it's probably a little bit more realistic in my eyes. Both teams to score. And I've gone Pablo Fornals to get on the score sheet because he loves to go against Liverpool, doesn't he? I know we're not playing at Anfield. I think he scored twice at Anfield now, but he loves to go. I think he's due a goal as well, wasn't he? So, yeah, Fornals to score any time.
Fair enough. Tom, what are you having?
I've gone Antonio first goal scorer, West Ham to win and both teams to score. I think Antonio's due one. I think, like we said, he missed a few this week, and I've gone for West Ham wins all season, and we've done pretty well. And fingers crossed, it's just a luck thing, to be honest with you, going for West Ham to win at the minute. So keep it rolling.
Fair play, mate. I think the odds on that will be pretty good. Just a reminder, you can back our selections yourself if you like the sound of them on the Betway official website or app. Just go to the West Ham game in question. This week it was, of course, Liverpool. Go to the pre-built bets section, scroll down, and under there you'll see the We Are West Ham podcast bets. And it'll have mine, James and Tom's name against them. So scroll down there. They will be available for this weekend's game around Friday. So if you like the sound of it, go and back those. And again, kudos. Thanks very much to Betway, in particular Chad, who's sorted out getting our contribution over to Isla's fight midway through the season, because he knows, as we all do, that they need the money more than ever. So stay with us.